सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनामधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। As discussed, the earth also has a father and mother. The earth means the earth including the earth atmosphere. The earth and the ozone is the mother and father for the living organism. We are having not only the mother and the father, but also grandfather and grandmother. The grandfather is sun, the grandmother is moon. As such, the earth has got a father and a mother. The father is sun, the mother is moon. We are all aware that if we have to take birth, we need a father and a mother. So also, the earth, the Panchabhutas, including the ozone, if it has to take birth, it needs its parents. As said, the Purusukta says, Surya Chandramaso Jata Yata Purvam Akalpayat. Kalpa means the creation of the earth, right up to the death, and from death back to the birth. This time is called as Kalpa. So the Kalpa, or the creation of the earth, has come on account of Surya and Chandra. As such, the Surya and Chandra will be responsible for the earth's entry into the solar system. So the earth has taken birth on account of the sun and the moon. It is the moon that gives the prana to the earth. Without moon there is no prana. The moon in the body is the mind. The mind gives the prana. Let us analyze how the moon gives the prana. The moon attracts the earth and repels the earth. The moon is the mother for my mother earth. When my mother and the moon are together, it means my mother and grandmother are together. Consequently, my mother is happy. Because of this happiness, the earth expands. And when the mother is not with her mother, because her mother also has an obligation that she has to remain with her husband called son. So when my grandmother lives with the husband, not with my mother will be sorrow. There is a contraction. The expansion is called Shukla Paksha, the contraction is called Krishna Paksha. Because of the expansion and contraction of the earth, vibrations are set in the earth atmosphere. And this vibration flows through an earthly physical matter, and this vibration is absorbed by the water in the sea. Consequently, the waves are formed in the sea. The waves comes on account of the action of the moon. When the waves are there, the water in the sea rises, enters the air. The air gets trapped in the wave. The trapped water, that is the air which gets trapped in the water, becomes moist because the water surrounds the air. So whenever there is a sea wave, or whenever there is a wave in the sea, the moisture is produced in the air. The moist air comes in contact with the agni of the earth atmosphere. Consequently, this water loses the density. Consequently, it becomes less denser and moves up. Continuously the heat in the earth's surface takes this water, the water vapor, higher and higher, ultimately it forms the cloud. So the cloud is formed on account of the moisture. The moisture is formed on account of the wave in the sea. The wave in the sea is created because of the vibrations in the earth. The earth vibrates because of the expansion and the contraction. The expansion and the contraction is created by the moon. As such, the moon is responsible for the cloud to form. The cloud gives the rain. The rain is the prana of the earth. As such, the prana comes from the moon. Similarly, in the physical body, the mind produces the requisite effect on the heart. Consequently, the blood in the heart moves up. It goes and collects as a cloud in the forehead. And that is from the place where you get the rain for the body. The body denoted as B. B called body gets the rain from the forehead. As said, that forehead is the place where the prana of the human body lies. The prana is called as B is body, and it is in the form of rain. That is why it is called brain. So brain is a place where it rains for the body. So we can say the moon or the mind is responsible for creating the prana. The moon in Vedic terminology is represented by the letter Pa. The moonlight, or the rays of light coming from the moon, or the electromagnetic energy that is coming from the moon, which attracts and repulses the earth, or which makes the earth to expand or the contract, is what is called as Pa. The sunlight is what is called as Ra. As such, the Pa and the Ra makes the earth to have the prana. As long as the Pa called the moon, the Ra called the sun, ray of light of the sun, exists, the earth exists. As such, the existence of the earth or the existence of the sun and the moon is called as Para. So Para is the duration life of the sun and the moon in conjunction, not merely the sun. But sun is the primordial energy. As long as the sun exists, the moon exists. Or in other words, we can say the existence of life of the sun is what is called as Para. Or the duration of the time, right from the birth of the sun to the death of the sun, is what is called as Para. This was visualized when a man crossed his senses, his mind started working beyond velocity of light. And at that stage, the Indriyas were also with the mind, the intellect was also with the mind. The man was visualized the whole thing since he defeated the concept of time. And due to this visualization, he found that the sun exists for 432 crores years or 4,320 million years. That is, the sun exists for 864 crores of years multiplied by 36,000. This comes to approximately, it is 3.1104 into 10 to the power of 14 years. This is the duration of the life of the sun, in which it has completed half the life, approximately half the life. The life and birth of the Prithvi, that is the earth, is 864 crores of years, called Kalpa. The sun will last for 36,000 Kalpas. It means 36,000 multiplied by 864 crores of years is the total life of the sun. And in this it has already completed 18,025 times it has taken birth and it has dead. Now it is in the 18,026th birth. Or in other words, it has completed 18,025 into 864 crores of years is the age which the sun has completed. And the present earth also has completed